Are you potentially moving across the city, across the country, starting a new job, have a lease coming up? Thinking about renting versus buying is a major life decision, and there are benefits to both. We're going to talk about that today. Ray from Mortgage Master Group, here we go. And at the end, I'll put up a video. I think that if you do lean towards buying, you might want to watch. It is related to what is anticipated to happen with interest rates based on the Fed movement. So as far as benefits for buying versus renting, first you want to talk about cost, right? You got the initial costs, you got the ongoing costs. Then you got maintenance and repairs. You've got difference in taxes. And lastly, then what's better for the long term to each of us, that's different, right? Let's start off with initial costs. If I chose to rent, there's an application fee, there might be a broker or agent fee depending on where I'm renting. There's going to be the security deposit, moving expenses, and possibly first and or last month's rent. Now, if I'm buying, I'm gonna have potential mortgage application fees, which are all tied up into those what are called closing costs. Then you're going to have an earnest money deposit, which goes towards your down payment. And in addition to those items, the moving expenses after you close on the house or the condo. From there, you got some ongoing costs, right? You got rent, if you're renting, renter's insurance, and depending on the lease and the situation, utilities. So check into that, look at your lease to make sure who's responsible for those utilities. As far as buying, you're gonna have that mortgage, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, possibly mortgage insurance, possibly homeowners association dues. Additionally to that, utilities and ongoing property maintenance. As far as property maintenance goes, when you're renting, you may be responsible, depends on the lease and depends on the property and it depends on your landlord. As far as buying, that is gonna be on you. So the style of property you buy is something to think about with where are you at in life? Should you have a condo or are you gone all the time? And maybe that's how you offset maintenance because you buy something that is a little bit more maintenance free. Single family home, roof, gutters, yard, it's all on you, but you can of course always outsource that. Just add that to your ongoing costs if you don't want to take care of those items. As far as taxes, when you're renting, you're not paying them. When you own, you're paying the property taxes. It does become a taxable event, and that is beneficial to you as a homeowner. And then lastly, again, we want to talk about vision. What's better for the longer term? If you're going to move again in the next few years because maybe a job, unless you want to be a landlord yourself and make that property a rental in the next 3 years, it might just be best to hunker down, rent, save money until you get to a more stable place. Longer term, I would say that buying can be beneficial if you believe in it. When you're going to be there, maybe you're going to grow a family, maybe you want to invest in real estate. These are all great reasons to buy over rent. I certainly hope this was helpful. As I mentioned, the video for what is anticipated to happen with the Fed here to interest rates as a result. And also stay tuned and subscribe because this becomes part of the ongoing series. The next topic will be about affordability.